Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo. We're here today to talk about YouTube. We have to talk about YouTube. It is absolutely necessary that I have this discussion with you guys because you are a more powerful tool to people like myself, to channels like The Great War, even Dado. Doesn't matter how big or small the channel is. You are our last line of defense when it comes to the changes that YouTube is implementing, and that's what we need to talk about today. The harsh reality is YouTube is doing a lot of really stupid decision making. They're making a lot of ridiculous changes. They're implementing a lot of pointless features and concepts like YouTube Heroes, which is just one of the worst things I've ever seen a business try and implement anywhere. It would make more sense if someone at Hertz tried to dip your shoes in chocolate every time you walked in the door to rent a car. That's how bad of an idea YouTube Heroes is. That's the direction that YouTube is genuinely going with their decision making. It's horrendously bad. At the forefront of that harsh reality, though, is the fact that YouTube doesn't want to promote content that makes people happy. It doesn't want to promote positive content. It doesn't want to promote real content that people want to watch. It doesn't want you to see content similar to the content that you already watch. Hell, it doesn't even want you to see the content that you want to watch. It's making it more and more difficult for subscriptions to actually see notifications from the channel that they subscribe to. They're making it harder and harder for you to know that Tony Mo uploads a video 5 days a week. Because at the end of the day, you're waiting for the video to pop up in your notification box and you're not getting it because YouTube went behind your back and changed the way the notification system works. These are the things YouTube is doing. You might even notice that you're seeing less and less recommendations for channels like Jacksepticeye, for channels like PewDiePie. These are massive channels that you would think have a lot of power on YouTube. But you know what? YouTube doesn't even want to promote those channels anymore because they've found something more powerful. They found a type of content that gives them more profit, that has an increase in the length of time that a viewer watches said content, and that gets shared more often by people. That content is the type of content that ends up with more dislikes than likes. It's the type of content that drives anger, that promotes people to get pissed off about something. That's why most of your channel recommendations, outside of hopefully this stuff that is linked directly to your subscriptions, is for drama channels. It's for channels talking about the controversies happening between two YouTubers. Like, what the man? As if life isn't short enough. I get that there's obviously a human element there and people are going out and watching that stuff, but a big part of it is YouTube going out of its way to recommend that stuff. Prime example of this, the video I made revisiting Elite Dangerous called Does Elite Dangerous Suck? Now, a lot of people might say, Tony, the reason you have 20,000 views on that channel, on that video is because of the title. That's absolutely not true. The title could have been, Does Elite Dangerous still have sunshine and roses on all of its planets? Everywhere you goes is. The title is absolutely irrelevant. What is relevant is the fact that that video started getting more dislikes than likes. Now, that could have been because of the title. It could have been for any reason under the sun. It does not matter. The fact is, YouTube's algorithm, its automated system, picked up on those dislikes and said, ooh, people are really getting heated about this video. I bet you they're going to tell all their friends, you know what? Let's help this video out. Let's start to recommend it everywhere we go. And that's exactly what YouTube did. That video has been recommended on more large channel videos than any of the videos that I've done for the last year. The last time I had a video get recommended that heavily was my Caduceus review because it just made sense. You know, the Division was a hot topic, so from an automated standpoint, YouTube recognized that that video should be recommended. But in this instance now, as we sit in 2016, moving into 2017, YouTube sees the power of negative content. There's really no other way to put it. Drama channels are on the rise. They're being promoted all over the place. They're getting millions and millions of views. They're getting recommended by YouTube everywhere you go, even though most of those videos have more dislikes than likes. That's why I've always said, man, if you really want to stop influencing the growth of a channel that you don't enjoy or that you think is having a negative impact on the overall progress of YouTube, don't watch it at all. Don't click a dislike button. Don't click the like button. Do not interact with it. YouTube doesn't actually care if you like or dislike or post a negative comment or say that you don't like the channel. All they do is they look at the interactions and the types of interactions and they promote the content from that way forward. Now, YouTube would have you believe, and of course people like myself, creators, believe, that there's no way they could possibly promote everyone's content all the time. Yet, if I went about making a channel loaded with drama, unnecessary, possibly lies and hatred and just false accusations that drove dislikes, that drove controversy, my channel would grow probably overnight because it would recommend every single video I put out. I could put out 4 videos a day, and those videos would be pushed across the vast width of YouTube and the internet like there's no tomorrow. Make a positive video though. Make a video talking about why Battlefield is special to me. You think YouTube's gonna promote that? Hell no. That video could have 5,000 likes with 5,000 views and 0 dislikes, and YouTube would still not promote it. This is just the way YouTube works. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of the video that you guys are the last line of defense for content creators. You very much are. So this is what I wanted to really hit home on. If there's a channel out there, no matter how big or how small, it's going to especially help small channels, obviously, but could be Dado Does Destiny, or just Dado as he calls himself now. It could be CNR Arsenal, Captain Christian, The Great War, Northern Lion, The Killian Experience, Andrew Hang, Rob Scallion. It doesn't matter who it is. You have a greater power than you could ever imagine. You have influence over the recommendations that YouTube tries to make, because the human element is one thing that YouTube, at least not yet, can take away. If you want my channel to continue to grow and prosper, if you want channels like it, if you want all of the content that you watch, all of the creators that you've come to love and know to continue to make the content that they make, to continue to be successful, to continue to flourish and grow, to have more people watch them, you need to be the ones who do what YouTube won't do. You need to be the ones who essentially help promote said content. Honestly, there's more value in you taking one of my videos or one of Captain Christian's or CNR Arsenal's videos and sharing it somewhere else on the internet. Share it with someone else who's watching a similar type of content. Share it on a subreddit. Post it on a forum for something like Battlefield. That goes such a long way. You don't even know. It's great when people support a channel, you know, with monetary value. There's no denying that. But at the end of the day, you know, if you want to sit there and for some reason feel bad that you can't support a channel monetarily, don't feel bad about that at all, because you can do something that in many ways is even more powerful. You can share that person's content. Honestly, guys, that's the bottom line right there. You want to help people grow, you want to help your favorite channels get recognition, I should say. Share their content. Share it. Share it. Share it. Share it. That's all I can say again and again. And if you do that, I will be forever grateful. Other channels will be forever grateful. I mean, look at the Great War. You know, obviously a part of the Great War's success was Battlefield 1 coming around and people really starting to search for World War I stuff. But a bigger part of it, before Battlefield 1 was super relevant, was people who watched the Great War sharing that channel all over the Battlefield creator channels. I found out about the Great War when I was doing my World War I sort of like mini history series. Someone recommended the Great War to me and I've been watching it ever since. That's such a powerful tool that you have in your hands. And I do it all the time. You know, when there's somebody that I absolutely love, I absolutely tell other people about them. I share it wherever I possibly can. Do the same for some of your favorite creators. Help them grow, help them overcome the barriers that YouTube is continually trying to put in their place. That's really it, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching this channel. If you're someone who has ever shared content or plans to share my content in the future, you don't even know how much that means to me. That is, you could give me $1,000 tomorrow. You sharing my content means that much more than that money to me. Like, it's incredible, honestly. Don't even worry about supporting me on Patreon. Don't even worry about clicking the like button on videos. Share the content, and you will quickly see the impact that that has on a small channel for someone like myself. Now, of course, I'm not asking you to go and just spam my stuff everywhere. Don't just spam everyone's stuff everywhere. But if there's someone out there, you know, it doesn't even have to be my channel. There could be someone that you enjoy watching far more than me. That person really makes you happy, that you want to see other people watch that video and get that same feeling that you got when you watched that video. That's the type of stuff you want to share. The stuff that you enjoy on an absolute level. Like, man, I like this guy so much. I wish more people watched him. That's when you take that video and you go share it somewhere else on the internet. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. The weekend is almost here, don't you worry, just one more day away. We're going to get back to making regular video game goodness content tomorrow. I hope you guys have an outstanding weekend, and I will see you in the next one.